Okay, so today we could take a look at two very different machines, but these machines were actually designed by the same person. This is the Marchant EEG9 from 1929, and this is the Friden ST10 from 1939. And both of these machines were designed by Carl Friden. He used to work for Marchant, and then he quit and started his own company, Friden, and produced this machine. Well, he produced a bunch of machines, but this is one of the more advanced models of its time that he produced. And the reason I'm comparing these two is because this machine was one of the most advanced in the market when it was released in 1929, and this machine was one of the most advanced in the market when it was released in 1939. So if we compare these two machines and see how similar and how different they are. So we can put that in the home position. This one has a switch to turn on. This one doesn't. As soon as you plug it in, it gets power. There is no cutoff switch. Both of these machines, the motor only runs when you're doing an operation. So we can add, put it in add mode. Also subtract. We have power clearing for both registers. For multiplication, you can shift out. If we want to multiply 625 times 625, you can just shift out 3 places. Take it off add mode, enter our first number there, then enter our second number 1 digit at a time on the multiplier keyboard. There's our answer. We want to do the same kind of operation here on the Friden. We can also add and subtract. Let's see our accumulator up there and our counter right there. To clear on the Friden, there is no separate clearing for each register. There's only one button that both takes the carriage home and clears both registers. Alternatively, you can lock one, so if I turn this down, then it won't clear that register when I push this button, it'll only clear the top one. Or I can do that, and then it won't clear anything. I can do that, and then it will only clear the bottom. But there is no individual buttons for each one, like there is on here. If you wanted to just clear one of them, you could either pull this over and manually clear it, or lock the other one so that only one clears. But as it is, it clears both of them. So for example, if I only wanted to clear the counter, I could lock that one, and then only the counter clears. Now they both clear. For multiplication on here, we have our separate little keyboard here, so we enter our first number here. And an important thing to note on this one is you can leave it in add mode. You can leave the add key down all the time, and the machine will automatically still multiply and divide normally. Enter our second number here, so we have 625 and 625, and push the multiply button. See, it's a bit faster than the Marchant for multiplication. For division on the Marchant, move the carriage all the way out. To our second number there, so we've entered 355 in here, 113 on here, and we pull this handle. And you can see I've messed up a little bit. There should be a 3 instead of a 4. That's just because I forgot to clear the counter before starting the division, so that was my fault. On the Friden, to do division, type in our first number, push the div tab key, enter the second number, and push both these buttons at the same time. So let's do a little race between the two of these. See which one does division fastest. Now this is going to be a little bit unfair because the Marchant only has 9 positions where the Friden has 10 positions, but we'll see if the Friden is fast enough to make up for that. Make sure I clear that this time. See if I can get both of these at the same time. That might help if I enter the number first. That looks good. So the Friden doesn't actually start until you release these 2 keys, so I can push them down to cock it. And the Friden finished first. So even though the Friden has 1 additional position, it still finished before the Marchant did. This machine is considerably faster. But then again, there was 10 years of difference between them. So, I think that's about it for that. Just a little quick comparison between these 2 machines. So you have it. This is the Friden ST10 from 1939 compared to the Marchant EEG9 from 1929. So hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.